Hey everyone, welcome back to SimpleSpeak English. A few years ago, I thought learning English had to feel difficult all the time. I believed real learning meant stress, pressure, and studying until my brain felt completely exhausted. Maybe you know that feeling too. You sit down to study English, you open a video, a book, or an app, and after 5 minutes, your mind starts racing. Am I good enough? My pronunciation is bad. I forget words too quickly. Why is English so hard? And suddenly, instead of learning peacefully, you feel nervous. But today I want to tell you something important. You can improve your English with a calm mind. You do not need panic to make progress. You do not need to feel stressed every day to become fluent. In fact, sometimes the calmest learning becomes the strongest learning. And before we begin, please subscribe to SimpleSpeak English. This channel is here to help you learn English slowly, naturally, and confidently. So subscribe, relax, and enjoy today's lesson. Now, take one slow breath, relax your shoulders, and listen carefully. Imagine this. It is late at night. The world becomes quiet. Maybe you are drinking tea, maybe coffee, maybe just resting after a long day. You press play on an English lesson. Not to fight with English, not to suffer through grammar, but simply to listen and grow little by little. That feeling matters, because the brain learns differently when it feels safe and relaxed. Many people try to study English like they are running from danger. Fast vocabulary lists, fast speaking, fast grammar exercises, fast everything. But language is not a race. Think about children learning language. Children are not worried about perfect grammar. They listen, they repeat, they play with words. They make mistakes every single day, and slowly, naturally, they improve. Adults are different. Adults become afraid of mistakes. Sometimes we say one small sentence incorrectly, and suddenly we feel embarrassed for 3 business days. I remember one time I wanted to say, I am bored, but instead I said, I am boring. Very dangerous mistake. Because I am bored means you feel tired or uninterested. But I am boring means you are the reason everybody is sleeping. After that moment, I never forgot the difference again. And honestly, that is how learning works sometimes. Mistakes become memory. So if you make mistakes in English, do not panic. Mistakes are not proof that you are failing. They are proof that you are trying. That is a huge difference. A calm learner keeps moving forward. A stressed learner often wants to quit, and I think many English learners are simply too hard on themselves. Maybe you compare yourself to fluent speakers online. You watch somebody speaking beautiful English with confidence and speed, and then you think, I will never sound like that. But remember something important. You are seeing their result. You are not seeing their beginning. You are not seeing the years of confusion, mistakes, fear, awkward pronunciation, forgotten vocabulary, and uncomfortable conversations. Every fluent speaker was once a beginner. Every confident speaker once felt nervous. Every strong English speaker once stopped in the middle of a sentence and thought, wait, what is the word? That happens to everybody. Even native speakers forget words sometimes. Sometimes native speakers open the refrigerator and forget why they opened it. Human brains are mysterious, so be patient with yourself. Real improvement often happens quietly. One day you suddenly understand a sentence that felt impossible before. One day you realize you understood an entire video. One day you speak English without translating every word in your head. Those moments feel amazing. but they arrive slowly. Learning English is like planting a tree. You water it. You give it sunlight. You wait patiently. You do not scream at the tree every morning. Why are you not taller yet? That would be crazy. But many people do exactly that to themselves while learning English. Why am I not fluent yet? Why is my pronunciation not perfect? Why do I still forget words? Because growth takes time, and calm patience is powerful. I noticed something interesting in my own learning. Whenever I felt relaxed, my English improved more naturally. When I listened calmly, I understood more. When I spoke slowly, my pronunciation became clearer. When I stopped trying to sound perfect, I actually sounded better. That happens because stress affects the brain and body. When people feel nervous, breathing changes, the voice becomes tight, the mind becomes crowded, but calm breathing creates better focus. That is why relaxing before speaking English can actually help your fluency. Here is something simple you can try. Before practicing English, stop for 30 seconds. Take one slow breath in. Then slowly breathe out, and quietly tell yourself, I do not need perfect English today, I only need progress. That small mindset change matters more than people realize. Because confidence is not magic. Confidence grows through calm repetition, little by little, day by day. And please remember this too. You do not need to understand 100% of everything. Many learners become frustrated because they miss a few words. But even native speakers sometimes miss words in movies, songs, or conversations. Understanding the main idea is already progress. Sometimes people learn 5 new words and feel disappointed because they forgot 2 of them. But they completely ignore the 3 words they remembered. Do not ignore your progress. Celebrate small victories. Maybe today you understood 1 new expression. Maybe today you spoke English for 5 minutes. Maybe today you listened without subtitles for the first time. Those moments matter. Tiny improvements become powerful results over time. I also think English becomes easier when it becomes part of daily life instead of daily stress. Listen while walking. Listen while cooking. Listen while relaxing at night. Speak to yourself sometimes in English. Yes, it feels a little funny at first, but honestly, talking to yourself in English is excellent practice. Sometimes I pretend I am giving a professional interview while washing dishes. Suddenly I become a world-famous English speaker, standing in front of thousands of people. Meanwhile, I am actually holding a sponge in my kitchen. But practice is practice. Your bathroom mirror can become your English classroom. Your car can become your classroom. Your headphones can become your classroom. And slowly, English stops feeling like a school subject. It starts feeling natural. That is the goal. Not perfection, not pressure, not fear. Natural communication. And one more important thing. Please do not believe you are too old to improve your English. I hear this all the time. Maybe I am too old now. No. You are not a dead battery. Your brain still learns. Adults can absolutely improve language skills. In some ways, adults actually learn faster because adults understand discipline, routine, and real-life communication. Yes, children learn naturally, but adults learn intelligently too. So never give up because of age. The truth is simple. A calm mind learns better. A patient learner improves steadily. A confident learner is usually just a learner who continued practicing longer than others. That is all. Not magic, not talent alone. Consistency, And consistency becomes easier when learning feels peaceful instead of painful. So tonight, tomorrow, or whenever you study English again, remember this feeling. Slow down, breathe, relax your mind. You are learning, you are improving, and step by step, your English is becoming stronger every day. Thank you for spending this time with SimpleSpeak English. If this lesson helped you feel calmer and more motivated, please subscribe and support the channel. And remember, you do not need perfect English to move forward. You only need courage, patience, and one more calm step.